What's going on, YouTube? West Hobbies RC. So today we are back with the OMP Hobby M2, exception of I am not flying. We have Grandpa on the sticks and his first time with Radio Master. That flip throttle hold off, yeah. Spool up slowly. Sticks are sensitive. What do you think of the M2 versus a 230?
Yeah, you're gonna have to let me fly a time or two more. It doesn't fly bad. I mean, it's not as bad as I thought it would be. It's smoother. The throttle to me is glitchy compared to.
That's the Radio Master. The gimbals of the Radio Master are super loose, but they can be tightened up.
That's not what I mean. It feels like it jumps up and down faster. Like the motor has more power.
Yeah, it does it.
Huh.
Now do you understand the OMP Hobby M2, what everybody likes it?
Yeah, I guess I do. Now, you know I don't do all them tricks you do with it.
No, of course. This is just a normal
But I fly it just like a helicopter flies.
Yeah, it's just a normal flight. It is very, and I have the servo speed, I think, at 3 blinks. On rudder, elevator, and ailerons.
And it is a little windy up there right now.
Yep, a little windy. On the way you're flying, you'll get a 6-7 minute easy flight time.
Well, I don't need to fly any better than this. I'm just damn glad I can keep it in the air.
So versus 230, which one would you take?
That's not a fair question yet.
Grandpa loves his 230s.
Well, it's the second helicopter I ever had that I really learned how to fly on.
And your Blade SRs.
Oh, the Blade SR was the one that got me here.
Yep.
Well, come back down here.
It'll get moving.
I just found that out. My SR don't get going that far. I think it's my SR is bigger is the only thing.
Yeah, because the 230 is significantly bigger than the M2. It's about twice the size. Maybe not twice the size, but it's quite a bit bigger.
But I haven't broke it yet, so knock on wood.
Grandpa told me I was putting my helicopter in his hands, and I said it's just parts. The vinyl wrap tail boom, I'm sure, helps you a lot.
Oh yeah, because my eyes are older. The orientation helps. Anything that helps.
I changed the color of the main canopy so that way it wasn't too much yellow for you, so it actually had some contrast.
Success.
There you go.
And I didn't break it.
Oh.
So we just seen Grandpa flying the OMP Hobby M2, his first time flying it, first experience and impressions. And the main reason why I wanted him to fly the M2 is because we're going to have him fly the Blade Infusion 180. And I wanted to see him have a good difference opinion between the two. So I talked about in the video the size difference of the Blade 230S versus the M2. Now, I said it was twice the size. I was wrong. It's not twice the size, but it is a little bit bigger. So we lined up main shafts here, and we can tell that when you go back to the tail boom, it's a little longer, it's a little wider, a little taller, but physical in the air, the Blade 230S does look and feel much bigger than the OMP M2. Now, personal opinion, I'm talking stock versus stock helicopter. This is a highly modified and built 230, so I can't compare this, but stock versus stock, the M2 all day long is a better performing machine. Better power to weight, better 3D, better everything. But the Blade 230S is a favorite on the beginner side level for people like my grandpa and people that just want to fly around and are just getting into it, because It is relatively cheap to fix in a crash, so is the M2, but it's just a little bigger, it's a little more docile, not as much power, not as intimidating. You know, Grandpa was a little, you know, the throttle, he was commenting on how jumpy it is, which is because there's so much power. It's instant, direct drive, a ton more power. So it's just two different flying experiences. But I wanted to give a little comparison on the size difference for people who might be new to the channel. I have done multiple videos on the M2 versus the 230. Yeah, if you're new to the channel, my 230 full micro helied out, micro heli 3-bladed kit, Brain 2 FBL unit, micro heli servos in there, King Cobra canopy, 300X main motor. The only thing stock is the Blade 230S tail motor. We got the micro heli carbon fiber blade and the micro heli prop adapter. And then we are running the stock ESC, but that's it. We got a DSMX satellite. There's a bunch of different videos on the channel of this model. But I just wanted to give you guys a quick little, you know, side by side real quick in this video. So Grandpa did like the M2. He thought it flew really good. He liked the self level. The gyros felt great. So if anybody is a beginner or an intermediate pilot, don't want to fly 3D, you can do that with the M2. The M2 can be set up, and this is not just the M2, this is any helicopter, can be set up and programmed to your flying style. Just because you see all the pilots out there doing smack 3D with this little thing doesn't mean that you have to do that. You can tame it down. Now I had it set to 3 blinks on the FBL for servo speed on ailerons, elevator, and rudder. But I could have turned it down to 1 blink and added, you know, servo throats turned down in his radio. Also, his first time flying on a Radio Master. So, you know, that was a little different for him. The gimbals are very smooth, very precise. I like my gimbals loose, so he likes them a little tighter. But that's just a little bit of a comparison. So there you guys go. You got to see a video of Grandpa flying. We'll get more on the future, but I wanted him to fly the M2 first, so that way when we have him fly the Infusion 180, he can have a little side by side and, you know, describe from an intermediate pilot or somebody that just wants to fly around what he thinks of the two different models. Personally, my choice on the M230 or M2 on stock versus stock is the M2. Have not had a chance to get some flights on the Infusion 180 yet, but those are coming very soon, so I know a lot of you guys are waiting. I apologize. There will be a video very soon, and I'll explain everything. But I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Now, I will be linking my micro heli link in the description below. You guys can go on there, get anything you want from micro heli. Doesn't cost you an extra penny. Helps the channel out big time. Also, I will be linking the canopy that was in the video. This is stock, but the micro heli canopy, I'll be linking, you know, a couple micro heli parts. Also, if you guys want, I can link, well, I'm going to link the micro heli 230 kit, so you guys can choose if you want to build you a 230 that looks just like this one. You can. It's an awesome kit. It performs fantastic, night and day over stock in terms of power to weight and 3D. That also has a lot to do with that 300X motor in there. Brain FBL is incredible. Those micro heli servos are fantastic. Those are my new go-to servos for anything this, you know, 450 size and smaller. I need to get a set for my Blade Fusion 270. But I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Of course, Micro Heli, thank you guys for all you do, sending me all this stuff. Greatly appreciate it. Grandpa, proud you did great. Great flying. Now we just need to get my dad on here, so next time he's in town, we got to get my dad flying something. Thank you guys for watching. Take care. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a great day.